town has changed. Maybe I have too. So now we're sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this
silly
van we're in. It's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. I swear we stayed at this house before, back sleeping on kitchen floors. It doesn't bother me at all. And the one thing that's killing me, like a sympathy, one will say we wouldn't have it any other way. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. And you've been telling me that you've been down for weeks, but I'll pick you up. Instead of all that coffee that you drink, you keep your hair just the same. You know it's better off that way, so I'll get this off my chest. It looks better to the left. Sitting on the side of the road again, waiting for my best friends to fix this
silly
van we're in. It's getting harder just to pretend. It doesn't bother me to know that we're not gonna make it up. And don't wait up for me, I'm still miles away. And believe me when I say I may be down and broke, but I'm still okay. And I'll tell you when I can exactly where I am. But until then you should know that I'm still on the road. I'm still on the road. It's still in my bones.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Happy Shiny Sunday. We are back doing this again. Really hoping stuff will shine today. I hope we're all having a great weekend. I see Mint Sprue, welcome in. Or Mint Sprue, not sure which one. JJ Seahorse, No Fear, Eugene, Rosie, Natasha. How are you guys doing? Leslie, welcome in. Happy Sunday, Natasha. I think that is everybody so far. How are we all? Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't yet. I would appreciate that. And I guess let's just get started. Hopefully the auto counter works. Thank you, No Fear. You finally got a shiny Dratini. Let's go. Right, did I set this up? Is this going to go to 752? It is. Let's go. Dodo Lord, how are you doing? Welcome in. GG's on the Dratini. It's a great shiny. Seth, how you doing? Mudkip and Tatsuguri fan. Love that. I love Tatsuguri. How am I doing? I'm not doing too bad, thank you. I've had like a very kind of peaceful weekend. Honestly, I've been playing a whole bunch of Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I think I started it, I want to say Thursday. From Thursday up until maybe a couple of hours ago, I completed an entire island from start to finish. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's very, very special, and I'm very excited about it. How long has it taken you so far? How long has this taken me? We're kind of doing it sporadically. We did it throughout the whole of Pride Month. So we've been doing this a while. Skorupi took us a very long time. I don't know if you can see the number there. 3,269 encounters. So that kept us, held us back for a while. Shani, how you doing? Good to see you, Cocktail Bestie. How's your weekend been? My favourite Pokemon is Mimikyu. I could be better, not really been getting along with your parents on top of being sick and staying up all night. Rosie, I hope things get better. I have not slept very well at all this weekend, especially last night. It's not good. I'm hoping I get a good night's sleep tonight. Really hope so. I could be better. I read that already. Yeah, I hope things get better for you, Rosie. That does not sound good. You're editing your life away and bagels, just bagels. It has been so long since I had a good bagel. I hope it's like the best bagel you've ever had, Shani. I didn't even have a coffee this morning. Do you think it's because I haven't had a coffee? That's why I'm not sleeping? No, that's silly. Silly logic. But hopefully this stuff all shines for us today. We are still under odds. We were very under odds with Goldeen. Hoping that we don't get to the Skorupi numbers. I want to move on to Zubat. I want to get to Ditto. Who am I kidding? I really want a shiny Ditto in this game. Yeah, it's been rough, Natasha. And it's supposed to get hot here again this week. It's very warm today, not looking forward to that. Eri, how you doing? I love you so much. How's your day going? Oh, I see a stinky stuffle back there. Will it be a shiny stinky stuffle?
Yes!
Thank you so much, Zaconic, the Epic Gamer 2. What happened to the Epic Gamer 1? Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate that. Come on, stinky stuffle. Gosh darn it. I loved it. Ditto is like, I always say like top 3, but I think Ditto is my second favourite behind Mimikyu, Seth. I love Ditto. Quetzo, how you doing? Welcome in. It's hot out right now. I know I'm not leaving the house today. I don't blame you, Rosie. It's going to be hot as heck here this week as well. Ugh. How are you doing, Natasha? How is your little break from work going? Good, I hope. You're going out in a bit, you'll be lurking, but I give you my luck. Thank you for the luck. I hope you're doing something fun, Eri. Today was such a nice day, though. Weather-wise, it was pretty warm here. I'd say yesterday was great. It's already starting to get a little bit too warm for my liking, I'm not going to lie. Loops, how you doing? Good to see you. You're going for a shiny female indeedy. Good luck, JJ. Is this, are you doing Scarlet Violet? $24 degrees? Yeah, 24 degrees is like, I wouldn't want it any warmer than that. Like, it's supposed to go up to like 30 degrees this week, and I'm not looking forward to that. Bunnelby. Top 3 Pokemon. Mine, coincidentally, are all 4 Unova ghost types. Chandelure, Cofagrigus, I can never say that, and Jellicent. I love all 3 of those Pokemon. You have exceptional taste. Ghost types are my favorite types. But my top 3 would have to be Mimikyu, Ditto, and Chien-Pao. I do love Chien-Pao. Very excited to get hold of a shiny one soon. Shani!
Yay!
Oh my goodness, Shani. Let's get some hype in the chat, please.
Enjoy your stream, Carly. Big hugs to everyone here and have the most chill Sunday ever. Extra hugs for Ari and Natas just because.
We never need a reason to be giving Ari and Natasha extra hugs, right, Shani? Hype in the chat. Thank you so much for the $4.99 dono. Really appreciate you. I hope you have the best Sunday. Best of luck with all of that editing. Yeah, ghost types are my favorite. So up there we have Mimikyu. Obviously, I love Gengar. Bayonet is up there. Gosh, I love Bayonet. Galarian Corsola, I feel gets slept on a lot. I love that Pokemon. What other ghost types? I love the whole Chandelure line. Like Litwick, the cutest thing ever. Lampent, meh. But Litwick and Chandelure are amazing. Mudkip, Tatsugiri, and Clodsire, nice choices. I was wondering why Voice spelled your name out. A-R-I. I used up all of her... Natasha, I think, used up all of her name respect. Is crazy. You're doing a Teal Mask DLC as an excuse to use Chandelure. I love that. Chandelure is actually my egg hatcher in Scarlet Violet. I have a shiny Chandelure that I like to use. Yeah, but good luck on that playthrough. I hope it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I like it, Seth. I like it. It's also probably my favorite Pokemon that can get Flame Body. Thank you for the luck, Rosie. Thank you for lurking. Enjoy your food. This is also one of my favorites. It's a ghost type as well. It's Marshadow. Hi guys, I'm Natas. Not to mention it has a disgusting 145 special attack stat. Kieran is cooked for real. Uh-oh. Chandelure was your first shiny and your first ever level 100. Love that. How you doing, De Burger God? I don't know why I have in my head now. This is bananas. B-A-N-A-T-A-S. Karina, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. What a time to subscribe. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Do say hi in the chat if you would like. Chantel has taste. I must say she has my faves. Okay, Gwen Stefani. Thank you, Ari. Thank you. I see you. What would that be? Bernatas. Makes no sense.
Yay!
Where are the Stuffles? Seth, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate that. You've got to go. See you later. Hopefully we see you back soon. Banner. Oh, so true. That was just subconsciously where my mind, went to. Uh-oh, Natasha. Oh, that's a bounce sweet. Ambipom, Sototl, and Venomoth. Nice. I like Venomoth. Do you know who I like? Frostlass. I never hear many people say they like Frostlass. I love Frostlass. Tyrantrum, how you doing? Right? So crazy, Natasha. Yeah, I love Frostlass, Airy. And Snom. Snom's cute. I'd imagine probably pretty useless, but cute. Also, I don't get the hate for Rune. I can never say that line of Pokemon. Runerigus, probably that was wrong. It's a cool design with a pretty good moveset, but it's just an evolution method that bugs people. Which form do you like? I like, is it the Galarian form that's like gold? This wasn't shiny right now. Risha, how you doing? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. We are back at this one again, Risha. Where are you? Are you still at Ditto? No worries at all, Risha. We are very close to 800 encounters for this Stuffle. The shiny odds are just under 1,400, one in 1,365, I believe. So I'm hoping there isn't a pattern forming. I hope it's not over odds, under odds, over odds, under odds, because that would suck. The one holding a golden mask is Unovan. Okay, that's the one I like. Well, the one I prefer, I should say. No disrespect to the other one. If you don't mind, how do you rename your Pokemon? God, it depends which game. Yeah, right, Eri? It depends. It's different in different games. Chinese. In Sword, you go to the Pokestop, I believe. There's like a computer you can talk to. Pokemon Center, that's the one. You have to talk to the guy? Oh, I thought that was a computer. Listen to Aerie, don't listen to me. I don't name Pokemon. The Yamas lines have been getting so much smack on this in the Switch era. Is jailed to Sword Shield. Cofagrigus has been shoved into a completely optional in-game trade. I love that you can get it in Dynamax Adventures. That's how I got my shiny. You're such a nickname, Eri. I found a Shalfa this week, full odds and everything. Nice. Charles, which one was it? I have been playing some PLA recently, again, and kind of loving it. I'm not going to lie. Had a lot of fun on Razzy's channel last week, or this week. Oh, a shiny male Heracross. Nice. Vishnav, welcome in. How you doing? Where are these Stuffles? I reckon my Monstera is about to put out a new leaf. That's very Animal Crossing pilled of you. Also, favourite Unova starter. Is it Unova? Mine is either Oshawa or Tepig. I think mine is Tepig. I like Emboar, especially shiny Emboar. And Tepig is just a cute little pig. So yeah, I think Tepig. Wait, what's the grass starter? Wait till you guys tell me it's like Chikorita, because then I change my answer if it's Chikorita. Hermdog, how you doing? From all the way in Canada. Oh, it is Snivy. We spoke about this last stream, right, Eri? No, so yeah, Tepig for sure. Yeah, in Z-A, it's Chikorita. I do remember that one. Which is the one I will be going for. Who will you guys be going for as your starters in Z-A? Some good choices. If I wasn't such a big Chikorita fan, it would have been a tough one. Will Edits, how you doing? Welcome in. How many other Pokemon content creators do I know? So many. So many amazing Pokemon content creators. Ari, get your fingers ready. We have Razzie Live. We have Dice Art Universe. We have AM Clockwork. We have Twy. We have Shinies. Am I missing anyone else? I feel terrible if I am. But they are all incredible friends and incredible content creators in various different ways, and they all stream Pokemon. GeoXSI, welcome into the chat. Please refrain from using all caps. You don't have to shout. I read all the messages. And also, there are over 1,000 Pokemon. It would be crazy for me to try and guess. Why don't you just tell me what your favorite is? Ember is pretty cool. I made a Trick Room team with it. Cofagrigus, Reuniclus. There we go, I said it right. Electros, Seismitoad, and Vanillux. Pretty proud of it. Great team, but why do you have to pick Pokemon that are so tough for me to pronounce? Quite so. Endu, how you doing? Welcome in. Were you on the PM7 24-hour challenges? I was not, no. Were they fun? I hope it was amazing. 24 hours of challenges sounds crazy. Thank you, Natasha. Your favorite mon is Zangoose. Wish it got some love. It's cute. It's definitely cute. Let's have the chat rules. Sorry, mods, to make you work. It's Whooper. Let's refrain from the all capital letters, please. Please and thank you. How you doing, Endu? Lovely to see you. Thank you so much. I usually pin the chat rules. Let me do that for anyone that might be new. We do have some chat rules here. It's just to keep it a safe, nice flowing chat. You're doing good. I'm glad to hear that. Tick Tick, hello, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you, Endu. Doesn't matter what happens during the day. If I get to hang out with you guys and do some shiny hunting, it's always a great day. This box won't stop solar beaming. Uh-oh. Speak to you later, Airy. Thank you for being here. Oddish. Oh, let me move from there. Have you ever been invited to Japan by the Pokemon Company? Oh my goodness, imagine. No, Vishnav. Nothing of the sort. I am very much a smaller sized YouTube channel. Captain Price, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm not too bad, thank you. How are you? Samurott, Chandelure the Goat, Scalvantula, Ferrothorn, Haxorus, and Crocodile. So much better to pronounce. Thank you so much. I would appreciate going forward if you could pick your Pokemon teams based on Pokemon that I can pronounce correctly. I'm just kidding. But it does help. I'm glad you're doing good, Captain Price. You have a Gigantamax Melmetal. I really like Melmetal. I want a shiny Melmetal. How you doing, Matthias? Have I ever played the Last of Us game? I have not, because I'm a little bit of a wuss when it comes to like scary zombie games. So I have not played Last of Us. I also haven't watched the show. I've seen like a little bit of gameplay of Last of Us. It does look like a fun game if you're into that kind of stuff. But I'm too much of a scaredy cat. You're doing an all shiny steel run in Scarlet Violet. Good luck, Charles. Flashback 221 Gaming. This is clearly not the place for you. Can you please name a Pokemon game? One that I think you should play, if you haven't yet, is Pokemon Legends Arceus. Natasha, I have had the same issue. It was in Razzy's stream the other day. I don't know if you remember me, if you were there when I was saying it. I was having this, it was telling me I was live. But yeah, I was like, whoa, how is like he answering these questions before they're being asked? So yeah, exactly the same. It must just be some kind of glitch. Because I thought I was behind, but I checked and no, I was live. Am I going to play Z-A? Of course I am, Tick Tick. I cannot wait. And the fact that it's now only a couple of months away is crazy. Like, get ready for a lot of Pokemon Legends Z-A, Z-A content on this channel. I cannot wait to see like what the most fun shiny hunting methods are, what the storyline's like. It looks like there's going to be a bunch of like collectibles and fun little like side missions and stuff to do. I can't wait. Legends Arceus. I was going to say Legend of Zelda Arceus. What is wrong with me? Is one of my all-time favorite games. So I cannot wait to see what the next Legends game is like. You're starting with a shiny Beldum? Nice. You're going to shiny hunt. Sounds good, Yusuf. Has anybody played Ori and the Blind Forest? I want to know if it's good. I have not. Like, you're trying to get your money up so you can stream Z-A. Good luck. Do you have 3,269 shiny Skorupies, 491 shiny Goldines, and 802 shiny Stuffles? Yes, I do. Just call me a glutton for those shiny Skorupies. No, that's the number of encounters that it took for us to get the shiny Matthias. So as you can see, the Stuffle number is going up every time I encounter a Stuffle. We haven't yet got the shiny. Once we get the shiny, I will move on to the next Pokemon, and that number will start from 0 but be under Zubat, and the number we reach when it shines will stay under the Stuffle. Will I use Mega Dragonite? Yeah, I think I will. So I've only ever played Pokemon on the Switch. My first ever Pokemon game was actually Pokemon Violet, and I've worked my way back through all of like the Switch games. So I have never experienced Mega Pokemon, so I am just excited for all of it. And hot take, I don't mind Mega Dragonite, and I know I am in the minority. And yeah, okay, maybe it's not physically possible for a huge dragon to be lifted up by wings on its neck, but come on, it's Pokemon. If we can have a Pokemon that is like haunted sea moss that is attached itself to an anchor, I'm pretty sure Dragonite can fly with its neck wings. You know? That's amazing, Vishnav. How will I get the shiny Ditto and Spheal? All of the Pokemon in this current hunt are wild encounter huntable in Sword and Shield. Ditto is in the DLC. I'm trying to remember if Spheal is. I think Spheal's available in the base game, I think, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's DLC too. Tick, I'm going to be picking Chikorita as my starter for ZA. Cannot wait. I love that Pokemon. I love its shiny. I love the line. Will you Charizard X or Y? See, Naminmi. Hi, by the way. I don't even really know what that means. Like, when I tell you, I know nothing. I know nothing about that. I don't understand what is wrong in the chat or what you did wrong. Gio, you are using all capital letters, which basically is just not needed. And we just politely told you, but you carried on to use all capital letters, so you were timed out. I appreciate you for coming back and not using all capital letters. But I have a great group of mods here on this channel, and if they ask you politely, please listen. When I first joined, I was shocked because I was thinking the number were the shinies. No, I have heard of people getting like boxes full of the same shiny. Disclaimer, I am not one of those people. David, hello, how are you? You think I'm going to Mega Charizard Z? We'll see, Charles. Yeah, Ditto's the Isle of Armor. Crown Tundra, there we go. So they're both DLC. Was that? No, why don't I think that big crystal was a Stuffle? Help me, please. The anime boy, do you know that there's a game company named Nintendo and they make games on Pokemon? The literal anime. You found out today I should try a game? You think? I probably should, right? Do you guys think I'd like Pokemon? Am I saying it right? Pokemon? Let me know, anime boy. And if you have any recommendations, I am all ears. What Pokemon game would you suggest I played? Charizard has 2 Megas, same as Mewtwo. They're classified as X and Y versions. Thank you for explaining, Charles. Mega Bayonet or Mega Gengar? Oh, that's really tough. I love shiny Mega Gengar. But I love Bayonet and I love Mega Bayonet. And honestly, I'm so excited to experience Mega Bayonet. But it's Mega Gengar, you know, it's iconic. It's tough. It's really tough. It's like Pal World and Digimon. I don't think anything could be like Pal World. Anime boy. Like, a game as iconic as Pal World, I don't think anyone's copying them. I'm Team Bayonet. It's a worthy update to a pretty cool Pokemon. Apparently Pokemon is amazing. Yeah, I'm being told that I should play it, JJ. I had a shiny Mega Bayonet, you nicknamed Ragdoll. Do you know what? I'm going to look up the shiny, because I can't remember what the shiny Mega Bayonet looks like. Shiny Mega Bayonet. Like, when I picture it in my head, I'm picturing just the regular version. I don't know, you should try the latest one, like Ruby and Sapphire. I'm trying to catch up with those. I'm currently at Silver. You know what? Someone did mention that new game that's coming out in October, I believe. Pokemon Yellow, I think it was called. I might give that one a shot. Oh, I like shiny Mega Bayonet. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. You know, 1000%. Mega Bayonet, Mega Gengar. Probably not best to have them both in my party, really. And Mega Dragonite are going to be in my party, guys. Sorry, not sorry. You had a shiny Mega Bayonet you named Ragdoll. That is the perfect name. No worries, Eugene. I don't know, you should try it. Oh, I read that already. Also, I hate how in Pokemon, quizzes include the primal legendaries, Ash Greninja as Megas. See, I know nothing. Like, I could barely differentiate between a mythical and a mythical beast. Is that what they call it? I don't know. And a legendary. Mythical beast? Is that GMM? I don't know. I'm losing my marbles, guys, if you couldn't tell. Major, how you doing? What are the Scorpio and Bear doing with Zubat and company? What is this Zubat you talk of? Do you mean the green flying bat? We're looking for the different coloured versions of them in this game. In the hopes that we get them. It's all the colours of the rainbow, you see. Hunting shiny Verizon. I always say Verizon. And I know that's not right. What's a shiny? Like, it's just a different colour. I don't really know. It's just what everyone else said. You want Mega Melodic? Is that like a new one or is that one that exists already? I'm DA hunting Zygarde with a couple of people that have a God Path. That's exciting, Major. Good luck. Let us know if it shines, of course, or if you phase on anything. We need Mega Jellicent who gets a giant mustache and looks more like a jellyfish. I would so be down for that. How about you don't lose your marbles? You thought about that? I'll try. I'll try pick them up. Hellblade, how you doing? Mega Chandelure just becomes bigger. A bigger Chandelure, like a church. Oh, that would be insane. That would be insane. What am I playing, by the way? This is a game called Sword and Shield. You're super proud of yourself? Why are you proud of yourself, Nicholas? Also, hello. You got food? You ate food? What food did you eat? I hope it was tasty. You need a Mega Mimikyu. That is what I'm talking about. I would love to see what they did with a Mega Mimikyu. Yes, please. Let's all manifest that. If Mega Milotic was real, it would get the Ampharos treatment. I don't know what that is. I learned how to build a bot that runs 24/7 in my Discord. It handles merch orders for you. That's great. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. And yeah, that sounds like it's a lot better than like having people DM you with their like details and stuff. The background music is sending you into such a trance. It's very relaxing. If you guys are interested to know who does all of my stream music, it's Demon Gummies. All of their links to all of their socials are in the description. My intro song is by a band called Who's Driving Bears Driving. Their details are also in the description. But for all of this lo-fi gaming music, it's all Demon Gummies. Peanut butter banana sandwich. Ooh. Mega Flygon might be stripped from us. It's wanted by many. Mega Mimikyu is just Mimikyu, but the costume is a Raichu. I don't know. I think I would want to see them do something crazy with the costume. Like, I want to see more material, more fabric, like really tatty. Maybe it like levitates in the air and it's just like a big, cute Mimikyu ghosty thing. Maybe its ears get bigger. Oh, I just think it would be amazing. There's so much they could do to make it amazing, but that's how I think it would sound. Flygon, I don't know. I'm excited for any Mega. Is Flygon on the top of my list? No, but would I be excited to see it? Yes. Mega Mimikyu becomes like a lot of plushies stitched together, and there's a Woofer plush and an Eevee plush, stuff like that. The original plans were getting a Mega, but Game Freak said, nah, well, that sucks. Mega Mimikyu turns into an exact match for Pikachu. I like that. See, there is so much in theory that they could do with Mimikyu, but I love its design so much. And I love, like, the backstory and that it is Pikachu. As much as it would be really cool to see, like, other Pokemon, like, Mimikyu'd, I would just want them to do something more with the Pikachu. Because it's iconic, you know? Like, I don't want to see an Eevee Mimikyu. You having an IRL egg power sandwich? Love that. I'm gonna be honest, Mega Flygon is talked about too much. See, Flygon is a cool looking Pokemon. I'm just not that fussed about it. But I know it is like something that a lot of people want, and fair play to them. iHeart, how you doing? Welcome in. I mean, it has to be tough as well, I guess, for Game Freak. Like, there are so many Pokemon, so many people have so many favorites. Like, how would you choose? Hey, Geo. To be honest, it still might be worse than Garchomp. Also, not the biggest fan of Garchomp. How you doing, Vivek, by the way? Where are these Stuffles? There we go. I got to Zygarde time to OKHO. OKO. I think I'm dyslexic a little bit. With people, good luck, Major. What if Mimikyu became Hydra with one head Pikachu, the other Eevee? I mean, that would make sense, I guess. I feel like Pokemon is Pikachu and Eevee. Mr. Smarty, how you doing? People say that like Clamperl and Maractus are forgettable Pokemon, but who remembers Emolga? I really like Emolga, but I also really love Maractus. Especially the shiny Maractus. But not hot take, just different opinion to most. One of my favorite shinies is shiny Cacnea, and I feel like no one talks about Cacnea. It's such a cute Pokemon. I always think of it when I think about Maractus, because, you know, cactuses. You were sick, so you missed a few streams. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling better now. Don't you dare talk bad about my boy Garchomp. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, one hit KO. Thank you, Major. I did know that. I just read it like a silly person. Heliolisk? Like, who remembers that one? There are just so many, though. That's the thing. And everyone will have their favorites. What's a Maractus? It's like a flowery cactus Pokemon. Just bear with me, guys. I didn't look to see if this was yellow. It was not. You're good now? Glad to hear that. You got a shiny Virizion on encounter 17. Nice. That's incredible. Those are the kind of shiny hunts I want. It's been a while. So all of last week we were streaming Scarlet Violet, trying to finish the shiny living dex in that game. I am 4 Pokemon away. 4 Pokemon away from completing my shiny living dex in Scarlet Violet, and that includes all the DLC Pokemon as well. They are not shining. I'm doing it by Masuda. Mr. Smarty, this is Pokemon Sword that I'm playing right now. It's fine, me when I lie. I'm doing them by Masuda because one of them is Quaxley, so I can only do that by Masuda. And then I need 3 Totodile. And I'm just not having any luck. The last shiny I got, I believe, was a shiny Alpha Ralts in PLA, which is great because I really needed that. But the shiny luck's running a little dry at the moment. Did I claim the shiny Wuchen? I did, yes. Oh, also, just to let you guys know as well, if you didn't see... Actually, I think I posted it in Razzy's Discord and not mine. But I have 2 Pokemon accounts and 2 Nintendo online accounts. One of them I did 1 Wuchen raid on. The other I did 0 Wuchen raids. In fact, I don't even think I... went online at all on that Switch during the period of the Wuchen raids. I was able to download the shiny on both of my accounts. So if any of you guys were like, oh, I didn't get a chance to do a raid, what if I don't get my shiny? You can still get your shiny. I don't know when the cutoff date is, but right now, even if you didn't do a single raid, you should be able to still get your shiny. You learned how to edit today? That's fun. You got your shiny in DD. Let's go, JJ. You made a concept team for Superior. That's coupled with Darmantion, Jellison, Excadrill, Scrafty, and Zebstrika. How does that look? Looks great. August, how you doing? You didn't do the raids and you got it exactly right. I think it's just a free gift from them to us. I did 1 on 1 Switch because I definitely wanted to make sure I would at least get 1. And I wasn't hearing any confirmation before the shiny dropped that you didn't have to do a raid. So I did 1 just in case. But yeah, I was able to get both. Genji, how you doing? This just reminded me to keep on hunting for shiny Vulpix. You are welcome. Good luck. I hope that shines for you. Thank you so much, Natasha. Natasha just dropped the Discord link in the chat, guys, if you guys are interested in joining the Discord server, please do. August, you're doing well. I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing good. Do I wish that it wasn't, you know, Sunday evening for me? Yeah, I've got work tomorrow. Boo. But it's been a nice chill weekend. You fixed your car door handle today. Very practical. Always good to be able to get in and out of the car. Hot take, Shiny Chien-Pao is worse than its base form. Why the crystal white with the brown? Like, my artistic mind screams that it doesn't fit at all. Do you know what I wanted to see? So as I said earlier, so Chien-Pao is probably in my top 3 favorite Pokemon. I would love for the shiny to just be jet black. You know, and the crystals, the sabers on its mouth to be like a black onyx kind of crystal. I just think they could have made it look really cool. I don't mind shiny Chien-Pao. It's just a little underwhelming, especially when you consider the other 3 shinies. Yeah, like an obsidian would be amazing. You don't mind it, but you also don't like it. That's fair. Imagine having to go to work tomorrow. I am so jealous of you, Natasha. So jealous. I mean, it's so well deserved on your part, but I'm so jealous. Also, Tonla, how you doing? Welcome in, by the way. Do I play Pokemon Go? No, I have a Pokemon Go account, but I haven't played it in a very, very long time. Exactly, make it black and the sword's red or purple. Ooh, purple swords. Now we're talking. That would be sick. See, I was thinking just all like black on black would look really sleek and cool, but purple would be great. Where are these stuffles? I don't remember how Lou or the meme looks like. Maybe they tried to give it the rusty look, but it ends up looking like something that I don't think you can talk about. Yeah, probably not. But yeah, it just looks a bit dingy. It's like a little dirty Chien-Pao, and it's fine. At least it's a noticeable shiny. Like, imagine they'd done something similar to, like, Goldengo on us. That would have sucked. But I definitely, yeah, I think it was a missed opportunity. I'm looking forward to Chi-Yu. I think Chi-Yu shiny is amazing. But Chien-Pao being one of my all-time favorite Pokemon, I do wish it was a cooler shiny. No worries, Major. Trust me, I wish you had some time off too. You really deserve it as well. It just sucks having to work full-time in general, right, Natasha? I don't think I've seen that one, Vivek. Carly, I'm so excited. My friend comes home from camp today and I get to finally call her when she gets home. Let's go. Oh, I hope you have the best little catch-up. Maybe they made it look like a different color of snow. I mean, yeah. That's a possibility. Princess Raya, how are you doing? Welcome in. From India. Oh my goodness, so far away. How are you doing? Let's see if we can get to like 1,000 checks on this Stuffle today. I mean, hopefully it shines before that, but let's see. Speaking of which, on Wednesday, I'm going to meet family. That's exciting. Yes, someone else from India, Vivek. How about you win the lottery already and we can just chill the rest of our lives and you can buy me that bag? Oh, I wish. I'd buy us matching bags. We could both have one. Manifesting quick shinies. Thank you so much. I need them. Especially after that Skorupi. I feel like that Skorupi took most of June. Chi would also benefit from like a violet flame, but blue isn't bad though. It clashes a bit with the green rings around its eyes. I don't know. I would love, and please guys, as I said, I'm not new to Pokemon anymore, but there's a lot of Pokemon related stuff that I haven't seen. If you guys know of any like cool or good or just interesting like Pokemon related documentaries, I want to see behind the scenes. I would love to see a documentary on like how they decide what shinies are gonna look like. Because like I don't get it. They clearly don't have a team. It feels like they're just like this is what I picture, okay, at Game Freak. They have this huge board meeting. There's like 50 people there, and there's a top hat in the middle of the table. And someone so let's just say it's Scarlet Violet. Someone has written down every single Gen 9 Pokemon that they have already created, and they've put it in this top hat, and they all take it in turns to pick a name out of the hat. And that's who like picks the shiny. Some of them love Pokemon, some of them love the Pokemon fans, and to some people it's just a job and they can't be bothered. And I think you can tell which ones created which shinies, because the inconsistency is crazy. Good luck, JJ. I wish Chien-Pao's shiny was blue, which is what snow can appear to look like in deep snow. True. Or imagine it just looked like more like it was just made out of ice. That would be really cool. You're craving an actual Pokemon League badge casing with all the badges? That would be cool. Although it being violet would be ironic, as it would be from orange scarlet to purple violet. It's pretty cool. It makes sense in the context of the game. You could watch the Poke-Toons or Pokemon Generation series. They're pretty good. That's not like behind the scenes stuff though. I'm talking about like from Game Freak. I haven't even done any research into this. I'm just thinking out loud now. I could probably YouTube and find some stuff. They have so many silly bags and they're so expensive. It makes no sense. We should get some like silly shoes as well. There are some ridiculous designer shoes that are like crazy expensive. The abundance of green ones in the early games was due to the color programming. A lot of them had to share palettes of colors. That's interesting. See, I'm gonna watch a documentary about stuff like that. Why has Pokemon gone down the track that it's gone? Why has it made certain decisions? And what does that decision-making process look like? It's very nerdy. I should just be happy to be quiet and play the games and watch the shows. But I am interested in behind the scenes. Gen 1 to Gen 5 shiny colors were chosen using an algorithm. Gen 6 and on is done manually. Explains a lot. You're on holiday? Let's go, Jensen. I hope you're having an amazing time. How long are you on holiday for? You remember the duck shoes? Oh my gosh, yeah, the duck shoes. Have you seen I don't think they're designer, but there's like fish shoes that are crazy. There's also like, have you seen those shoes that have like toes? They almost look like bear paws. I've never seen anyone wear them like out in public, and like, you do you. I'm all for like expressive like style and stuff, but I don't even know how you'd walk in them. I feel like you'd just be like front foot heavy. No, but now you mention that, Quetzal, I'm very concerned for Chien-Pao. How does it eat? There we go. The Sonic Tims that came out are a bit weird, but I kind of want them. I saw someone got some Krispy Kreme Crocs the other day, and I was kind of tempted. If like, I think there was like a PR package, I would totally be down to get that. I don't know that I'd pay actual money on it, but it was cute. Vivek, you have a point, actually. You do have a point. Musox, how you doing? Welcome in. Do watch the cats. What are you up to today? Slothful Entities here as well. Shiny bat this time? How old? I hope we get to the shiny bat. I hope we get to a regular bat. Tingley's worst enemy, doorways. Have you seen the updated immersive arts for Ho-Oh and Lugia? I have. They are pretty cool. I like them. What Pokemon should I go for? What game are you playing, JJ? What do you think of the immersive slothful entity? I think the whole, like, palaver that happened with it is just so embarrassing for them. Like, I hope that they learn and moving forward they don't make the same mistake again. But they are amazing immersives. Strudel and Graphite Eye. You playing Scarlet Violet? Ooh, JJ. What should we go for in Scarlet Violet? Do you have a shiny... What's a cool shiny? Do you have the DLC, actually, first of all? Do you have the DLC? Because that will affect my answer. Spill looks like your final brain cells during exams. You're surprised you didn't flop completely? Oh, gosh. Stinky... I was going to say Stinky Spiel. Stinky Stuffle. It's interesting since it's basically just one big card due to them visiting each other, but Lugia without Anim is your favourite of the two. I do like the crossover. You missed a lot. You have the DLC? Oh, okay. You should do... Do you have a shiny... Oh, I think it's nighttime only. See, the issue is a lot of my favorite Pokemon are ghost Pokemon, so they only really come out at nighttime, and I hate, like, recommending you guys to shiny hunt that because, like, half of the time you won't be able to get, like, the Pokemon. So let me think of, like, a daytime Pokemon or an all-around Pokemon. Not yellow. You have the DLC twice? So do I. Do you have Pokemon Scarlet Go? Gligar? Ooh, Gligar's a great shout. Have you got Gligar? You think Scizor? It's a great shiny. Phantom is a great pick, in my opinion. Go for that. That's what I was going to say. Quetzal, like, that's what I was going to say before I mentioned, like, most of my favorites being ghost type. A little shiny Phantom would be amazing. I have the DLC in Pokemon Sword, Shield, Scarlet, and Violet. Nice. You don't think it's an exclusive? No, I'm pretty sure it's in both games. You have Gligar and Scizor. How would you feel about a Phantump if you don't have a Phantump yet? Or maybe if you do, going for a Trevenant. You can get Trevenant outbreaks now. You do not? Ooh, you should go for Phantump. You have a Coughing Fire on Scarlet? If you want a full living dex of shinies, would you go for the extended part of the varied sizes? No. So I'm going for a shiny living dex in Scarlet Violet. I'm going for some different forms. Like I have all the Tatsuguris. I have... what else do I have? I do have some various different forms. I have all of the... what's the cake? I forget the cake's name. Milcery's evolution. I have all of those forms. Like I have a few, and I have a few where I've gone for like the male and females. But I'm mostly interested in just getting one of every Pokemon. One shiny of every Pokemon. Alchemy, that's the one. Thank you, guys. You really don't get the hate for the ancient beasts. I mean, I get that people can have their favorites and then they can have the ones that they don't like. But I would never, even though, like, I don't know, I'm such a huge Pokemon fan now, I would never feel that heated about it, you know? Blood Moon Ursaluna is really slept on. It's crazy busted. Nice. Does Arceus and Sylvani technically count as one type or all types, since they can change their typing? It's a good question. Raging Bolt, Gouging Fire, Walking Wake, all are fire. The special move of Gouging Fire is the same as Protect. I just like shiny. Thank you so much, yeah, to everybody that has liked the stream. I really, really appreciate that. It just helps YouTube know that you like the stream. So if you haven't yet and you wouldn't mind double tapping, that would be amazing. I got a shiny Dratini in the Soul Silver game. Corner 4th shiny in Badge Quest. Nice. I am Slothful Entity, but also I kind of wish they'd made them shiny huntable. I just would have liked to have actually hunted for the shinies, got them in the ball that I wanted with the OT that I wanted. Is it going to be really cool to have the shinies in my game? Yes, of course. I'm still going to get them all. But I do wish they would stop with these, like, free gift shinies. Like, I'm just over it. Like, who wants that, you know? I don't know about you guys, but for me, shiny hunting is this. Like, it's physically doing the hunt. And then when I look back at the shinies, I can remember what I went through to get that shiny. Not a fan, but can't wait to see the shinies. Ah, Jensen, I'm sorry about that. It's because you put the dot after the one and then there wasn't a space. It thought it was a link. We very rarely see Nightbot do that, but you're absolutely fine. This is some crazy odds, Jensen. It's not night only. That's incredible. You need to shiny hunt Legends Arceus. I have Legends Arceus. I'm working on a shiny Alpha Living Dex. The regular shinies in that game don't really concern me too much, but I would like my own set of shiny Alphas, so I am working on that one. Thank you for your service, Nightbot. What does Nightbot mean? Yeah, it's literally just because you put that dot there and then you forgot to put a space before you started the new sentence. It just thinks that you're trying to post a link, which only the mods and myself can do, so that's why it's done that. You don't have anything to worry about. You have a shiny Arceus? Nice. I do intend on shiny hunting Arceus in Brilliant Diamond at some point. Did anyone see that Stuffle despawn? I bet that was the shiny. Xavier, how you doing? It's fine, Jensen. It's an easy mistake to make. It's just Nightbot being oversensitive. I didn't even realize I had that setting on, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's a good setting to have on for when people are genuinely trying to post links, but I know that you weren't. The recent shiny distribution events be like, if everyone's super, then no one is, right? And that's a good point as well, Quet. So it's not just about that. It is a little bit about like, oh, well, every single person who played Scarlet Violet, which is a lot of people, just gets one like that. Like, it's not special anymore. I don't feel like it was harder for me to catch Chien-Pao in the first place, the regular Chien-Pao in the ball that I wanted to catch it in. then it's going to be for me to do that raid one time. And I don't even have to do that raid. I'm probably not even going to do the Chempao raid. So it was actually harder for me to catch the Chempao in the game than it is to get the shiny. Like, how wild is that? That's just crazy. JJ, that stuff never really interested me anyway, so that's not something that I'm considering a lot. Lou, how you doing? Welcome in. You use the Switch Lite? Nice. My goodness. You're right, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Matthias. That's how I started. I started with a Switch Lite too. There's nothing wrong with them. I just wasn't able to like dock it or stream with it or anything, so that's why I upgraded to a Switch. I lost my shiny Eternatus when your save got corrupted. Literally a shiny hunter's worst fear. I'm so sorry to hear that, August. Hydration check. Thank you so much, Natasha. Consider me hydrated. I have Zacian, Zamazenta, and Eternatus shiny from a code from Game Mania. Nice. Also, another little rant that I would like to make about Pokemon. As someone who was kind of late to Pokemon, I only started playing Brilliant Diamond last year, and I missed out on the Shaman and Darkrai event, and I am so mad about that. Thank you, Natasha. I think that it is absolutely ridiculous to assume or to only allow that for people that had the game at a certain time. I think that should be abolished. I think we should all be able to do those shiny hunts. They give us free shinies left, right, and center now, and they're not going to let us actually hunt for a shiny that other people were able to shiny hunt. Have I got Shaman and Darkrai in PLA? No. Oh, I have Shaman, actually. But I'm not going to lie, I'm not interested unless it's shiny. Source, I'm trying so hard to find one. What did you say? If you get yourself a 101 BD or SP, you can still hunt Shaman. I don't know what that means. Right? So dumb. Why do they exist? The battles? What do you mean? And lines. Also, welcome. The problem I had with those types of handouts was that back then having the internet wasn't commonplace. Another point that I didn't even think about. I mean, I feel like a lot of people probably did have internet, but like internet gaming? I don't know. Because we're not just talking about internet, right? I don't know how it worked. Well, it was the Switch, right? So you would have had to have Nintendo Online. Oh, version before said update? Thank you, Natasha. But my game is like fully up to date. And I only got it like maybe 2 years ago. You had a shiny Jirachi, but your game got corrupted. Oh my gosh, scary stories. Yours is Scarlet? Nice, JJ. I think mine is PLA, and then if I had to pick one that like wasn't like a spin-off like a Legends game, it's probably this, Sword and Shield. And if I had to pick between the two, probably Sword. Oh, exit the battles? No worries. What did you say? Why do I exit the battles? Okay, because I'm shiny hunting. All of these Pokemon, as you can see, they are pink. One of them could be shiny, and I won't know until I encounter the Pokemon. So at some point, even if it looks like it's pink when it's just running around, when I encounter it, it will be shiny. So I have to encounter them all to see if they are shiny, which is why I am doing this. And running away is just the quickest option than trying to get into a battle and KOing all of them. Luna, how you doing? Welcome in. You only got to Pokemon 2 years ago and the first game you played was Showdown. Nothing wrong with that. I only got into Pokemon like 3 years ago in November. Everyone has to start somewhere. I've never caught a shiny and you've played since Ruby. Animir, have you done the grind that it takes to get your shiny charm in any of those games? Because I feel like they really, really do make a difference. If you buy the game before the update and play without updating it, you can still glitch yourself to Shaman, but you need a specific cart version. Sounds like a lot. I wouldn't even know what I was looking for. How much have you missed since not being in the streams? Well, I feel like it has been a while, Lou. I don't really know that you have missed much. Maybe a very small handful of shinies. That's about it. What have we missed with you? How's life been? Showdown is literally the way to improve in comp. Interesting. Also, how you doing? Prosk Strikes, welcome in. You feel old, but I'm not that old. I'm sure you're not old. Maria, how are you doing? Welcome in. Fun fact, roaming Pokemon were actually a last-minute add-on in Sword Shield, which is why you can't see them in the overworld. Interesting. I kind of like the surprise of not seeing them. And I also like the fact that if you despawn a Pokemon or miss it, you can't tell that you missed a shiny. You just never know. I'd rather not know. It taught me that knockoff is the best move ever. There we go. Let's go over. Oh, let's go here first. Hopefully Champions doesn't kill it. It's been good. Went to your first concert like a month ago. Who did you go to see, Lou? I hope you had the best time. Hey, Prosk. My first Pokemon game was Red Yellow for the brick known as GB. Nice. Do I do online battles? I do not. I am the most battling I do in Pokemon is Dynamax Adventures. I'm not a big battler. I really don't know my stuff. Dynamax Adventures have taught me a lot about like typings and stuff. But I'm much more of a shiny hunter. I don't really dabble too much into the battling side of things, which is why another reason why I think Z-A is going to be interesting, because that does seem to be leaning a lot towards like battling Pokemon. So maybe that'll be my game that gets me into battling as well as shiny hunting. Sorry to dish your favorite Pokemon, but Mimikyu is annoying me because it looks like shiny phantom in the bushes. Oh no. Totally valid reason to be annoyed, JJ. Very annoying when that happens. Kendrick? Oh my goodness, that's incredible. 10 out of 10. I'm glad you had a good time. Your first Pokemon game is embarrassing? No such thing. You're not really an OG? Prosk, neither am I. I bet your first Pokemon game is the same as mine, or probably older than mine. Because my first ever Pokemon game was Pokemon Violet. I really want to shiny hunt this bird. I love it so much. Still waiting for XD Coliseum to get on NSO. I have their original release, but want to see if there's any home connectivity. Interesting. Ooh, great reminder. Reminder, guys, open your TCG Pocket Packs if you have them. Since I got up early this morning, I'm going to take a nap. Have a great stream. Sounds good, August. You have a nap. It was Pikachu all the way back in 2018. There you go. I knew it. I said it will either be as new as mine or older, because I literally started with the last game that came out. So you are more of an OG than I am. But I really don't think it matters. I mean, I do think it's incredible that some people have had Pokemon in their life for pretty much all of their life. I think it's a really cool thing to have like grown up with and always had to look forward to. But there's nothing wrong at all with getting into it later in the game. It doesn't matter how old you are. I feel like it's a pretty universally fun game, and it's a great community as well. So never feel bad. Never feel like, oh, I haven't been here since the OG days. Because who cares, right? Who cares? I've only been playing Pokemon for less than 3 years and I already have over 1,000 shinies. Like, We start when we're ready to start, and we make the most out of it. If you use Shadow Force with a shiny Giratina in PLA, the game could crash. Oh, I heard about that. I heard about that, Quetzo. I wouldn't even want to try that. Termo, how are you doing? Just a weirdo. That was my first official Pokemon game. My actual first game was Brick Bronze in 2014-15. Nice. Did you see what I pulled yesterday? You posted it in Razzies. Checking that now. I've been awful at Discord this weekend, I'm not gonna lie. TCG Pocket Pulls. You got the Gligar and the Lugia EX. Stop. Has your luck turned around with this set, Natasha? It's alright, Natasha, don't worry. Would it crash on NS2? Probably. Again, I would be interested to know, but I would never try it myself. Yeah, but I wasn't really alive for most of Pokemon, so you don't really feel bad. Well, there you go. And you just shouldn't in general. I have been alive for all of Pokemon. And I don't feel bad about it. Not gonna lie, at first it was a little bit daunting because I knew even less than I know now. But, you soon learn. Dinky Stuffle. You can't even try the crash in PLA since I don't have the courtesy of having a shiny Giratina. No. I was super lucky with my shiny Giratina. So one of my amazing best friends, Ari, she is like, when I see Giratina, it's Ari that I think about. And she had a God Path for Giratina. The first God Path I did with her, it was shiny. Insane. See you later, Quetzo. You've got to go. It's 9 a.m. here in Greece, and I want to retain a constant sleep schedule for when school starts. Oh, do you mean 9 p.m.? Because I think you're a couple of hours ahead of me, right? No worries at all. Very responsible of you. You get some good rest. Replo, how are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Neon Wolf, how are you? You're finally catching a live. Welcome in. Giratina. You just pulled something you didn't even know was in the set? What is it? 312 on my full odds Articuno. Oh my goodness. Just remember, if you own the GBC titles, to check its battery or your mons will poof. You got a shiny Lugia? Oh, I'm so jealous. Abby, I really want a shiny Lugia. I don't know if I should just do Dynamax Adventures, or I am really, really tempted to do some Lugia soft resets in Brilliant Diamond. I just need to figure out how to set it all up. I love you, Eri. Also, Eri acts like a devil Giratina for real, for real? I gave all of my friends shiny Giratina with that path. I led them to a treasure I couldn't claim myself. That path did wonders. So many of us got the shiny on that path. But what if Shadow Shiny Lugia? Ooh. You're on holiday in France? JJ, I hope you're having an amazing holiday. Should I open a Ho-Oh or Lugia? You should do Lugia. I opened a bunch of Ho-Oh packs to start off with because I was really after the full art Togepi. I got my playset of those. So I've just mostly been opening Lugia packs now. Oh, I read that already. Do I play Pokemon Pocket? I do, yes. You're a Pokemon Pocket girl? Me too, Abby, me too. You posted it. I love it so much. My goodness. Wow. I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen any of the rainbow rares. That's so cool. That's insane that looks like it was hand drawn. Amazing. Your luck has changed. Go play the lottery. You can buy us the bags and shoes. Lugia pack, you need the staples. If you need meta cards, there we go. Just now, realizing how much I miss these streams. Lou, well, it's so lovely to have you back. I'm really glad you could make it back today. I really got to play Pokemon Pocket again. I deleted that game. I could see why you might delete it, but I'm still having fun with it. I think it's good. This new set in particular has been nice and fun. I feel like the past couple of sets before this, they didn't really do it for me. I'm definitely enjoying this new one a little more, akin to how I enjoyed some of the older sets. All right, that's it. I've been putting this off for too long. You're getting Pocket right now. That is very exciting, Frosk. I really hope that you enjoy it. So this is going to be like the first time ever? Or is it like a re-download? You only need 10 more cards to complete the set. Let's go, Abby. Kingdra is amazing, and that card is beautiful. You think you have the full art Togepi already? Yeah, so maybe go for Lugia. I love that card. One of my favorite decks to play with in Pocket is my Togekiss deck. I also got the new Togekiss card, and I was looking at it. I don't like it. I prefer my old Togekiss. Like, maybe I just need to give it a try. Maybe it is better against, like, the newer decks. But I much prefer my old Togekiss. So at the moment, I haven't switched it out. But I have switched out my Togepis for the full arts because I think they're adorable. Storage was never on your side. That's fair. You're excited for the next set? More EX cards? It's always so exciting when a new set comes out in that game. Lion Spear, how you doing? It's good to see you. How is your Sunday going? 4 away from completing Ho-Oh Lugia set 1 from Lugia Rest on Ho-Oh. Nice. That hopefully won't take you long at all to get that done. Where are the Stuffles? I build a Beware deck with Wills in it. Love that, Abby. I see the name is centered. Yes, the name is centered because I added the sub count back. It's not because you told me to center it, okay? How you doing, besties? Good to see you. How's your day going? I'm glad you're good, Lion Spear. I'm not doing too bad. I just wish I had, like, at least a couple of days off work. I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. I'm really dreading it, but for now, I'm loving hanging out with you guys. And I still have my evening. I still have my Sunday evening. I'm not writing off the day just yet. Vivek, I know. I don't often get, like, that Monday feeling. Because truthfully, like, Mondays, they haven't been that bad for a long time now, but I really had a bad week last week, and I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I say go to work. I work from home. But even just that is a lot. Vivek, you're right. I need your profile picture, guy. Oh, you're so funny. Good luck, Natasha. No Phantom? No. How were you shiny hunting it, JJ? Were you using a sandwich? Some Herba Mystica? I'm so sorry, Natasha. I'm so sorry. In this game right now, because I have the shiny charm, the odds of me encountering a shiny like this are 1 in 1,365. So we're getting closer to full odds. Sparkling Power 3 Ghost Sandwich in the Timeless Woods. Ugh. See you later, Lou. It was lovely to see you again. Hopefully you can pop back in for another stream soon. You got a Yan Mega, but you didn't have before, but that's it. At least it's something, right? At least you're kind of chipping your way through it. Oh, and without the shiny charm? I'm not sure. You still have 10 minutes? Nice. You got this. You could have a buzzer beater, a late shiny. We are so close to 1,000 encounters for this bear. It's going to be another 4-digit hunt. Yeah, very true. Cerebi is a wonderful website for all things Pokemon related. The most minute of questions to the big ones. It's really helpful. Come on, Stuffle. Hi, Nicole. How are you doing? You have done the Chen-Pao raid twice in Scarlet and you just got the Wu-Chen. Let's go. I got mine as well. Can't wait for that Chen-Pao. How are you doing? Well done on getting those done. I'm excited for a shiny Chi-Yu. I know I've said this before. I love the design of Chi-Yu. To me, it looks like stained glass. It looks like, you see those people that blow glass and they make these intricate, glass sculptures? That's what Chen-Pao looks like to me, and I think it's a really pretty Pokemon. Did I say Chen-Pao? I meant Chi-Yu. You got it? Let's go, Proska. I hope you pull some fun cards. I feel like there's a lot to catch up on, but one of the amazing things about TCG Pocket is when you first download it, they give you so many free packs. So I hope you have a lot of fun with that. Yeah, good luck. Good luck with the addiction, Prosk. I'm not even going to be like, no, you'll be fine. I can't lie to you, Prosk. You probably will get addicted. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed today, by the way. I appreciate you guys. And shout out to everyone that might be lurking right now. You guys also help keep the channel going. It means a lot that you guys would use me as some background entertainment. Yeah, if you can get away with not spending any money, I think one of the great things about Pocket TCG, like I said, especially when you first get it, they give you so many free packs. And as long as you can exercise some restraint and patience, talk to Natasha in the chat. She's actually unable in her country to make any transactions in Pocket TCG, so she just has to suffer, and she does it. And she builds up her hourglasses, and she'll open multiple packs at a time. I love that you can still play the game, but spending money is very, very, alluring in that game. Barry the First, I do have the shiny charm. You're already addicted to the TCG. I feel like Pocket TCG came at the right time because I was very much addicted to the physical TCG and starting my own little collection of those. And then it became impossibly hard to even get like a single pack of Pokemon cards unless you wanted to pay 4 times the price. So I feel like Pocket TCG has kind of filled that void for me a little bit. But I wish I could go back to collecting the physical copies of the cards. The only game you ever spend money on is Pogo. Yeah, no premium pass. And yeah, I know. Yeah, Natasha's not doing it because she's being really good and saving her pennies. She's doing it because she has no other choice. Dejeuner, how are you doing? Welcome in. Mocha, how are you doing? Rosie, well, here's a profile picture since you wanted it. Come on, Vivek. You have to admit that was really funny of Rosie. He's so quick with that stuff. CJ, how are you doing? Coming in with the 40th like. It's good to see you. How have you been? Your collection is worth 1,000 plus. Nice. I think mine's kind of around that too. But it's because I got insanely lucky with the first TCG set I ever decided to collect, which is Paldean Fates. I actually pulled 3 Bubble Mews and 2 of the Terra Charizards, Prosk. I gave one of the Bubble Mews away, but I think just those 4 cards together at the moment are worth over that, which is crazy. You are meant to suffer. The world is testing you, Natasha. You're just really good at trading. Nice. You know your favorite Pokemon. I love to see it. I'm free to play. I'm a free-to-play player, so have not paid any money. And I bet you still have a whole bunch of cards, right? And some good ones at that. Still after this Stuffle. To be fair, we haven't done this shiny hunt in a while. This is one where we are just kind of picking it up here and there. Basically, I've been doing a lot of work on a little special project for Animal Crossing New Horizons, so I haven't really had the time to gather any eggs for Scarlet Violet, so that's why we're doing this today. You need to get more shiny treasures. I sound like a broken record with this, but ever since a mere whisper of a rumor started that there was going to be a Team Rocket set coming out soon, I have been dying for it to come out, and Destined Rivals is out now, and I haven't been able to open a single pack, and I'm sad. I'm sad about it. I was so looking forward to that set. Right, Prosk? Kind of wish we would trade above 1 stars. Same. It literally is just greed that they don't let us trade above 1 star, and it kind of sucks. Because I know that the people that put a lot of money into that game would still put a lot of money into that game, even if they could trade. I actually put work into your profile picture. You really did. To manage to pause that video on that exact freeze frame, so skilled. Coping mechanism, Razzie. But no, my dream is to have a little Mimikyu set and to have a cat set. Just all like the full art cat Pokemon cards. That would be my dream. Maybe one day. Hopefully the market, well no. Hopefully the market for like unopened Pokemon comes down a little bit. I'd quite like for my Bubble Mews to continue to go up in price. That's just selfishness. Hold steady on those Mews. This is a debate, but do you think Eevee evolutions are cats or dogs? I think Eevee is a fox, right? So naturally the evolutions would be foxes. That's what I always thought. And I feel like foxes are kind of like the perfect mixture between a cat and a dog, so I can understand why people would be confused either way. Wings and Airy put a lot of work into your profile picture. I love that. You managed to get a wild male Gardevoir. Nice. Razzie does a Dusk Mane Necrozma Mew. Oh. Oddish getting in the way. See, when I first started doing this hunt, I was saying, oh, I wouldn't mind if I phased on Oddish because I still do need that shiny for my shiny Live Index. And then they brought out the Oddish outbreaks in Scarlet Violet, so that line is now done. So please, let's not phase. No Pokemon is truly 100% just one animal. Eevee is a fox cat. Pikachu is partly a squirrel. See, it's punching the air. Yeah, you couldn't get more seal than seal, right? You couldn't get more cat than Meowth. Maybe Litten. I think we are. We are 9 away, Natasha. Pretty sure that's not going to shine in the next now 8 checks. There's going to be another 4-digit hunt at the very least. You can't tell me Ursalina is not only a bear. Teddy Ursa, also pretty much just a bear. Goldeen, I would say, is a fish, or are we trying to say Goldeen is like a fish-unicorn hybrid? Magikarp, pretty much just a fish. No, that's a bad one. Beautifly, that's the one I wanted to say. Pretty much just a butterfly. Magikarp is literally just a fish. I don't even think Magikarp is really a Pokemon. I think it accidentally ended up in the wrong place at the wrong time and just kind of rolled with it. Fish unicorn. I was just making a joke because Goldeen is like a goldfish with a little horn on its head, but some fish do have spikes like that. Fishy corn. Can someone tell what Marshadow is supposed to be? I believe it's a little ghost, like a shadow. I think it's supposed to be like a little shadow. If you look at its feet, it has a pretty cool shadow. Hopefully you'll see it. Do you see the shadow like goes all the way behind? I think it's supposed to be just a little shadow guy. Fishing icon? Should be able to learn confusion because its entire existence confuses you. Yeah, but it's adorable. You're gonna go now. See you later, JJ. Thank you for being here. Guys, we are 3 checks away from 1,000 checks for this guy. I think I'll probably go up to like 1,100 today. It'll probably be a good place to stop. But I really hope it shines before then. His mane is also never explained. It's like a little cloud. If you deny this guy isn't cute, then something is wrong with you. Which guy? Just remember, aside from the usual fisherman trainer with 6 Magikarps, they are not used for any of their materials, as Magikarp is not edible to any degree in the Mon universe. Magikarp is like the actual definition of being a placeholder. Everyone just waiting for that thing to evolve. The least they could have done to it was give it a gold shiny just to make it feel a little something. Marshadow? I love Marshadow. So actually, Prosk, Marshadow has one of the worst shinies in my opinion. Outside of a battle, you can't tell if a Marshadow is shiny. I believe it is like that green that changes color. But I have never seen a shiny Marshadow. My one here isn't shiny. Remember Bunnelby's unsettling animation? I do remember that. I accidentally encountered one earlier, Natasha, and that was the first thing I thought of. You've developed the hunter's eye. Nice. To be fair, like I said, I've never seen a shiny one. I've only just kind of briefly looked on Cerebi to compare the non-shiny to the shiny. So maybe I would be able to tell. But I've never been able to kind of do that comparison. Regice. You hate Regice? Not the best. Shiny bunny with red eyes. I love Bunnelby. I think it's a very cute Pokemon, but the next time you encounter one, Slothful Entity, look at its ears. Look at the animation its ears make and tell me it isn't kind of disturbing. I know we can encounter them here, so maybe we will and I can show you what I mean, but it's not great. My first legendary and everything, but his shiny, right? It is so bad. It's beyond subtle. It's just pointless. It's Goldengo pointless. Criminal, right? Look at that, guys. We are 4 digits in, 1,005 encounters for Stuffle. We are getting dangerously close to this being an over-odds shiny hunt again. At the very least, if this is some kind of pattern, I hope that means that we get the shiny Zubat quickly, so we can move on to Ditto when that point comes. I would really, really like to have this hunt done by the time Z-A comes out. I don't know if I will. This is kind of just on the back burner now. We've been doing a lot of Scarlet Violet because I also have a task of wanting to finish my Shiny Living Dex in Scarlet Violet before Z-A comes out. So it's a lot. But that is definitely the main goal. I think a lot of my streams next week, we will be back in Scarlet Violet. We will be doing some hunts there. If you need anyone or under, I do have my TCG pocket code in the Discord. I don't need anything that can be traded. No worries. Yeah, guys, if you have Discord, feel free to join my Discord server. We do have a TCG pocket channel there. And if you guys want to put your friend codes in there and or see the ones that are already in there, everyone can add each other, start doing some trades, having fun that way. Thank you so much, Lion Spear. Thank you for the shiny luck. Will that I have overworld shinies? Who knows? Who knows? There is still so much unknown. I mean, I haven't done any kind of deep diving, any research into people that have looked into things that go above and beyond the trailers that we've been given. So I am just going off of what Nintendo and Game Freak tell us, and I kind of like that. I don't want to be spoilt too much about anything else. But I'm very excited to see how all of that works, how the new battling mechanic works, how the shinies are we gonna have the shiny noise again? So obviously that was a huge thing in PLA. Be interesting to see if that comes back. If there are gonna be any new shiny hunting methods. Who knows? Obviously we have permutations in PLA. That was kind of accidental though. I doubt we're gonna have that this time around. I'm sure whatever it is that enables us to do that, they'll probably change. But I'm just excited. I'm excited to figure all of that stuff out. Scarlet Violet was my first ever Pokemon game, and technically that's like the last Pokemon game that came out. So all of the older games that I've played, I've learnt from experts, people who know these games like the back of their hands. So to be able to be coming into a new game on the exact same level as everyone else and like figure everything out and science everything and like just experience it like that, I'm so excited for. We're only 2 months away, right, Natasha? It is crazy. Have I played Pokemon Friends? No. I don't think so, Slothful Entity. But yeah, I said this a lot, like, when Z-A was first announced, but this is going to be my first Pokemon game. Yay! That is a brand new Pokemon game for everyone. Sonic and Shadow Squad, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you. But yeah, this is going to be the first Pokemon game since I got into Pokemon that I get to experience. Like at the same time as everyone else. Because yes, I did get Scarlet Violet when it first came out, but I was so new to all of you guys that I kind of stumbled through that by myself. And because I was too scared to ask you guys for help. Now I know I could have just asked you guys anything. But I kind of just went through that myself. So I'm excited for this to be like a totally different experience. I'm going to know what I'm doing a little bit more this time, which is great. I'll be able to name Pokemon and know what their shinies are without having to Cerebi them. Tyler, how you doing? Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate that. Welcome back, Seth. I'm doing well. I've had a good weekend. I wish I'd been able to sleep a little bit better. But it hasn't been a terrible weekend. And we'll see what the new week brings us. Where did I get Marshadow? This Marshadow was gifted to me by my wonderful friend Ari. I believe it was a gift code or a mystery gift with GameStop a while ago. Could be wrong though. I really hope it's going to be playable on the Switch 1 because I probably won't be able to buy the Switch 2 for a while. I hope that it's playable on Switch 1. I mean, if it was a case of it being similar to Scarlet Violet, where yes, it's playable on the Switch 1. I mean, I got hundreds of hours on it, and then it's just like a little bit more of a polished experience on the Switch 2. That would be fine, and then maybe you just like pay a little bit extra to get it upgraded when you switch over to the Switch 2. I hope it's like that, because I want everyone to be able to experience the game. Not just people that are able to get a Switch 2, because that's just crazy. I stopped it. It's just weird, since if you want to have it on Switch, you pay $10 US, but mobile it's free. However, time gated to daily puzzles unless you spend money. I feel like that is how a lot of games are these days, especially mobile games. And they just don't translate very well to like consoles. So I think that's why they do end up charging and then just giving you more features. To be honest, I'm upset that I can't get Marshadow anymore, or the fact that I can't get Nintendo Online due to overwrite. That sucks, Tyler. Right, Natasha? I got 2 Marshadow and Ultra Sun, and hey, can't send them to Sword and Shield because of shutting down online on older devices. That sucks. Like, it's so tough because part of me gets it. Like, they can't just keep these things open indefinitely, but like, it sucks. It really does. Like, and it doesn't matter how much warning they give that they're going to do it. Like, sometimes it's just not practical. You might not have the new devices to like upgrade and send your Pokemon over. It's tough. Z-A will be on the Switch 1 and Switch 2, but I'm assuming it will run pretty bad on the Switch 1. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Like, we know it's going to be available on both. We're just hoping that it is still going to be like a playable, fun game. Because yes, I feel like Scarlet Violet, it did feel like we were playing a new game, playing that on the Switch 2, and it definitely had a lot of improvements. But I also played it on the Switch 1 for hundreds of hours over the past couple of years, despite it not being that smooth and being a little glitchy and frames dropping. It was still an amazing game that I pumped a lot of hours into. So if at the very least it's like that, it'll be okay. I do think people might have to manage their expectations a little bit when it comes to it, because obviously it is an older console now, but we'll see. Fancy Rubber Ducky 87, thank you so much for the good luck. Am I okay? I sound sad? I am fine. I am not sad at all. I can't get it anymore, so it sucks for you. Sorry, Tyler. Maybe they will make a game where Marshadow is shiny huntable and we'll all be able to get shiny Marshadow. You got shiny Stuffle, 2 of them in Pokemon Go thanks to Community Day. Nice. So I already have a shiny Stuffle in this game. When this shines, we will be evolving one of them into Beware. I'm just thinking about like the future of this hunt. Like, I want to get it done and we will still revisit it. But I'm just wondering if we put an end date on it. Maybe it is the Z-A release date. We just let the hunt go into the wild after that point, but we'll see. I mean, if I do still want to do this, it's definitely going like way, way, way down low in the back burner when Z-A comes out, because that's going to be a game I know I'm going to be playing a lot. I can't wait. I can't believe, like, it felt like it was such a long way away, and now it's only a couple months away. Crazy, crazy stuff. October will be here before we know it. How do you feel about it looking like a ARPG instead of the turn-based we have now? I think it's going to be interesting. Like I said, I'm not, like, big into battling in Pokemon. So, I don't know, maybe it will actually make me enjoy that aspect of Pokemon a little bit more. But I'm just intrigued to see. I think just being honest about what I like to get out of Pokemon games, as long as you can shiny hunt, as long as it's fun to shiny hunt in that game, I'm going to be happy. It looks like alphas are coming back. So to be able to expand on the shiny alphas will be amazing. It looks like I'm going to get my quick balls, which is very exciting. So all in all, a lot to look forward to and still so much unknown. Like, I don't want to make a definitive answer or anything until we know a little bit more. I wonder if we're going to have like a Pokemon Presents or anything with a bit more info before the game comes out, because we are only a couple months away now. Hydration check, guys. Right, let's do this. It's crazy. The next time we stream this, if it doesn't shine today, I think we're going to end up going over odds if it doesn't shine. Who knows? Game Freak is a mystery, right? Yeah, Game Freak and Nintendo, they hold their cards very, very close to their chest when it comes to these things, which I guess is like, it's smart. I get it. But it's frustrating when you just want to know more. Like, I want to be like drip fed all of the info, you know? The game comes out in 9 weeks. I don't think there will be another Pokemon Presents. There is a demo of the game at Worlds. Yeah, I did hear about that. Wish I could have gone to Worlds. I'd have loved to have given it a try. No. When I get online, can we do a union circle so I can evolve Finizen? We could also do raids and trades. Kyle, that's not something that I'm particularly interested in. Sorry, that wasn't Kyle. Sorry, Tyler. Sorry, the message disappeared. That's not something I'm particularly interested in. I'm actually almost at a point where I don't really need to play Scarlet Violet anymore. But we do have a Discord server. If you'd like to join the Discord server, there is a channel for things like union circles, trade codes, stuff like that. There might be someone who's interested in playing with you. You had a nap? I'm glad you had a nap. No shinies yet. We are still looking for this Stuffle. We are at over 1,000 checks now. I hope it was a good nap. Could be worse. Remember the direct showing the final stages of Startamons like days after the game's released? I don't know if I was around for that slothful entity, but that does not sound good. Nap was alright, just glad you slept. Yeah, glad you slept. I try to peacefully watch the stream and the internet. Is your internet giving you issues, Tyler? I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, we might bring this hunt back next week. We'll see. I have to like get on it. There's a bunch of Pokemon I need to release in home so I can make space for some new eggs in Scarlet Violet. I've been very distracted this weekend with Animal Crossing New Horizons. I tell you something, I cannot wait for you guys to see what I've been working on. You're trying to peacefully watch the internet too. It's tough sometimes. The internet's not the most peaceful of places. I don't know when, and I don't know where we're going to be doing the Animal Crossing thing, but it's going to be fun, and I'll let you know as soon as I have it planned. But yeah, we might bring this back next week. Basically, you guys will know without me even saying. If this is scheduled for a stream next week, you'll know I did not have the time to gather eggs. I was focused on other things. If you see Scarlet Violet, then I was productive. And I did what I was supposed to do. The Pokemon Presents was like so bad. I mean, we got Shaun the Sheep as Wooloo. I love Wooloo. A mobile game bad design for new Pokemon series on Netflix and lazy Mega Dragonite design. It wasn't my favorite Pokemon Presents. I do agree with that. But I thought it was still good. I was probably very much in the minority that I didn't mind the Mega Dragonite. I was very excited that the trailer showed us the alphas were coming back. That got me very excited. They showed Trubbish again, which got me excited. I feel like there's definitely got to be some kind of quest to like clean up the streets of Trubbish. And Trubbish is one of my favorite Pokemon. So there was a lot in it for me, but I understand how not everyone was thrilled. I think being newer to Pokemon comes with its perks in terms of there aren't really that many like deep-rooted things that would really upset me because everything is still quite new. You got DJ Pikachu, that's all. That was on for a while, right? That DJ Pikachu. I feel like the beginning of Scarlet and Violet, when they first released mystery gifts, bad and terrible FPS. And how did we still not get Unova remake? It's been 12 years. Who knows? Who knows what they're up to? I have to believe that they do their own research into what the community wants and that they will give the community what they want. I'm happy. I'm just excited to have a new game to experience, but I do get why there is upset. Stuffle in general is just adorable. How are you doing, Eevee Nation? Pokemon dodge moves now just kind of ruins the game, like it's becoming the anime and making 100% accuracy moves. Makes no sense. One thing I will say, Tyler, is we haven't played the game yet. I tend to refrain from making any kind of strong like opinions on anything until I've played it. You know what it's like. They drip feed us this information in these trailers. They barely tell us anything. So I try not to get too upset about anything until I've experienced the game and how I'm going to enjoy playing it. Like there might be aspects like battling was actually a pretty big thing in Scarlet Violet. Did I do a single battle outside of like what I needed to do to complete the story? No. But some people really like pumped hours into it. We all make what we want to make out of these games, but we can't really get too upset until we've played it or at least watched other people play it, right? Because I understand if you're a bit hesitant to spend money on a game that you don't think you're gonna like. That's where YouTube comes in handy, because I'm sure there are going to be so many people streaming the game. This year gamers can't get a W. Nintendo getting so much hate. Same with Rockstar for GTA 6. Hands up who thinks we're going to get a GTA 6 in May next year, or if you think it's going to be pushed again. A shiny Mr. Mime just ran away from you. No, Rashad, that sucks. Other than that, bad news, how are you doing? And more bad news, we are yet to get a shiny Stuffle. We are now under 300 checks away from this being an over-odd shiny hunt. Well, no, just over 300 checks. Math, am I right, guys? Am I right? To be honest, I'm happy chat customization is coming back in... Oh, character customization is coming back in Z-A, and now you can't tell me Scarlet Violet was actual character customization. I agree. Scarlet Violet was a little lackluster. There hasn't been a Pokemon game that I've played yet where I've been like, this is amazing. Probably Sword and Shield is the best, and even that was limited. It does look like Z-A is going to be a lot better for that. I'm very excited to mess around with my character and start to customize it. So yeah, that's a good point that I always forget about. It looks like I'm going to be able to get my blonde streak, or at least something that resembles it slightly in the game, which is always very exciting. Walking your dog, so you're lagging for a bit. Sounds good, Natasha. Stay safe. I also hate how my favorite anime, Dragon Ball, hasn't come back since 2022. If we talk about episodes, then it's 2017. Oh my goodness. Also sad how Legends Z-A isn't like Legends Arceus, like a past game. I don't know, there's only so much past, right? I feel like Legends don't have to just be in the past. Like, I get that they usually are, but like, they don't have to be, you know? I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a fun game, and I want to see I want to see what's similar to PLA. I want to see what's new. This is obviously only the second Legends game. So it'll be interesting to see what they keep. It does look like if there are any more future Legends games, alphas are probably going to be a staple part now. And that excites me. We just have to wait and see. But yeah, I highly recommend if you guys are like, you have strong opinions on any game, not just Pokemon, wait for a little while. I feel like there's always a rush to like get the new game when it first comes out. And I'm a hypocrite because I'm going to anyway. Maybe it's a bit different because I do stream the games. But just wait a while. It's the same with the Switch too. No rush. If you've got a Switch one that works, keep it till it doesn't and then update it, upgrade it. They've been rage baiting us with the prices, the lack of news, and how most legendaries are still shiny locked. It's been since 2022. I mean, yeah, I hate shiny locking, but I feel like that's not a new thing. And I don't know. I feel like, and this might be a hot take and it might annoy some people, but I feel like a lot of Pokemon fans like expect the Switch 2 and the Switch 2 games to be like the same price as the Switch 1 games. And I'm sorry, but like a stick of butter is like double the price that it was 5 years ago, you know? It sucks, but it's just how life is. Everything is expensive. And I wish that everyone who wanted to get a Switch 2 could afford one. It's just not that case. It's just not that way. And it's how life is. Like the Switch 2 is probably the most expensive thing that I've got in at least a few years. But I guarantee like people who were like buying houses 10 years ago are paying more for the same amount of house now than they were, you know? It's all about perspective. I did get the Wu Chen, yes. A couple of days ago, I want to say Friday when it came out. Yeah, I'm just interested to see. I really feel like me, myself personally, and what I've seen from the trailers, I don't know enough about the game to form any kind of opinion on it yet, other than I'm just excited to see what comes with it. Did you get your Wu Chen, Tyler? Guys, I can't believe this thing hasn't shined for us. Also, I think I'm just generally a little bit laid back. I don't tend to have like really strong opinions on stuff like that. I mean, I have strong opinions on some things, just not like video game. I'm pretty chill. It's a good thing they didn't lie about getting the Treasures of Ruins because it felt too good to be true. To get a shiny Wu Chen after beating it 1 million times. Yes, I got 3 shiny Wu Chens with your 3 users. Nice. I got 2. I got 2 with my 2 users. This wasn't shiny, right? No. Ripno, yellow bear that cracks spines with hugs, right? We have 19 more checks today, guys. So do give me some luck in the chat, please. I really need it. I would love for this thing to shine before we get to 1100 checks. It would be an amazing way to end the stream. Connor, how you doing? It's good to see you. How have you been? They better give us the rest of Shiny Lock Pokemon because especially Koraidon, I'm over it, Tyler. I feel like if you're going to Shiny Lock or Shiny Unlock something, let us Shiny Hunt it. But I'm going to be getting those Shinies because they're cool to have, but like they don't mean anything to me. Because they're just kind of handed to me. Like, that's no different to shiny locking them. If anything, it's worse than shiny locking them because at least there's some kind of like elusive exclusivity about it. And now it's like everyone has them and they didn't even have to try. I'm not too bad, Connor. I don't want to go to work tomorrow, Connor. That is the mindset that I'm in right now. This weekend was over way too quickly. But other than that, I'm absolutely fine. How are you? Right, Connor? Bank still works, so you can still transfer older gens to Scarlet Violet Switch, whatever. Nice. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that because, like I said, I've only ever played Pokemon games on the Switch, and we're all good with home at the moment, thankfully. If I were a Stuffle, where would I be? The challenge for shiny hunting legendaries is gone now, but it's still better to get them than have others hack them. That is true. That's even more meaningless. And dangerous for your console. Have I tried shiny hunting in Gen 7, Tyler? I haven't. And honestly, I feel like Gen 7 would be my gen. So I'm kind of sad that I haven't. But no. Doing right, and guess what, Carly? I ordered the Switch Z-A bundle. I'm so excited for you, Connor. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it's only a couple of months away now? Crazy stuff. Oh, but that's so fun that you're going to be able to play that alongside all of us. I can't wait. Thank you so much to everyone that subscribed today. You guys are wonderful. We are one subscriber away from 6.36k. You'll have to wait to play the game until the next day when the mail comes, but still, hey, that's amazing. A big discount, nice. Even better. Okay, guys, this is it. The last 10 encounters for the stream. Let's do this. We'll get up to 1,099 checks. And then I will say my goodbyes and my thank yous to you incredible people. Gen 7 is your first game. Pokemon Sun is so great, especially Ultra Sun. Also, I'll give you the shiny luck because I give you hope that you will get shiny Stuffle before 1101. Gosh, I hope so too. Thank you so much for the shiny luck. And yeah, I feel like I would really like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I'm sure that there will come a point where I will be able to play it, and I can't wait for that. Wills, how you doing? Thank you so much for the good luck. I appreciate that. How have you been? How has your weekend been? Sun and Moon is so fun. Do I have the shiny charm? I do, Tyler, I do. Gen 7 is great and has your favorite shiny hunting method. What's that? Is that the SOS method, Connor? Because I would love to try that. Can I vote to even the number by adding one more, please? What number? So like 1,101? Is that evening it out? Surely 1100 is more even. If I recall correctly, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon was advertised more of a change in story compared to Sun and Moon. Interesting. Ideally, like, the plan is, obviously you play the new games as and when they come out, but I would love to, like, one day actually work my way back through every Pokemon game. Whether or not that's ever going to be possible, who knows? But I think it would be fun to just get to experience every game. I think catch combo helps Stuffles more. No, it doesn't, Tyler. In this game, if you KO a certain amount, it increases the chances of the Pokemon with the aura to be shiny by a very small percent. Like, it's honestly not worth it. It's just sometimes you get longer hunts than others. I mean, the shiny odds with the shiny charm is 1 in 1,365. So we're not even at odds yet. Just the way it works. Sometimes you get them under odds, sometimes you get them over odds. I don't think it's worth KOing 500 of them for the chance of like a 1% spawn to be 1% more shiny. Those numbers may not be 100% accurate, but it's around that kind of thing. I was sidetracked by microwaving something and misheard the number. No worries, Lion Spear. Gravere, how you doing? Last time I watched your stream, I had a shiny Eevee. I lost that Eevee because I had to replace your Switch. No. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you can reclaim it one day. The chance goes up a lot, I think, but it's only for aura. I don't know that it goes up that much. I could be wrong, but... And like, it doesn't increase the odds of the aura Pokemon, so I don't think it's worth it. Maybe it is a lot, but yeah. I've had shinies in like under 20 encounters and shinies in over 6,000. And this goes across every game. Like, I'm not even sure I believe in shiny odds anymore. Yeah, 1 in 455 is a lot better than 1 in 1,024. Okay. I'll get another one, but it is what it is. Yeah, you will. You 100% will. Okay, guys, we have one more encounter. I'm not going to encounter it just yet. We're going to stand over here and it's probably going to follow me. Look how cute it is. Adorable. This is going to be our last encounter. Thank you so much to everyone for being here today. You guys have been incredible as always. I will be back next week. Look out for the streams being scheduled. I have a little thank you to say, but I have to get there. Bear with me. Thank you so much to Shani for the $4.99 dono. I appreciate you if you are still out there lurking. And thank you for all of the likes and the new subscribers today. You are all incredible. But only the aura anyway, so still, I've done it and only gotten shinies in a non-aura anyway, right? Thank you so much, Connor. I hope everyone has a great rest of their Sunday. Fingers crossed for all of us that next week is a good week. I want to do a Shiny Sunday stream next Sunday and hear all about how incredible your weeks have been, okay? Let's encounter this last Stuffle. It's gone back into the grass. It is not shiny. I will speak to you tomorrow, guys. Bye.
Subscribe to my videos and hit the bell. Ring. Bye for now. See you soon.